Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
The dispute goes back to May of last year when the governor's bill to borrow money to pay timely tax refunds passed by a 7-6 vote. But the legislature said the so-called Tax Revenue Anticipation Note bill failed because it lacked a legislative majority of 8 votes. The governor sued and the Supreme Court agreed that approval requires just a majority of those present and voting. Still, lawmakers refuse to transmit the bill, which Calvo intends to sign into law.
They thumbed their nose originally at the executive branch. They've thumbed their nose now on the judiciary, and they're breaking the law.
Both Rules Chair Senator Regine Biscoe-Lee and legal counsel Julian Uggan declined to be interviewed. The legislature takes the position that the High Court's decision was prospective, and Lee issued a written statement praising the court's judicial restraint by declining to address whether Bill 1S was passed in the first instance. She contends that the legislature took a second vote last week because reconsideration was the only reasonable course of action in their inherent right as a lawmaking body. The bill failed 8-6 on the revote as Senator Joe S. San Augustine changed his mind because of concerns over the impact of the Trump tax cuts on GovGuam's finances. But the governor still questions the legality of it all.
Dirty tricks, political shenanigans.
Lee argues that Calvo is not entitled to the relief he now seeks, which is to force her to transmit a bill that lawmakers had deemed failed based on the prevailing interpretation of the Organic Act at the time. Now it's the Supreme Court that will have to sort it out.
This is a serious question, and they've just muddied things up.
For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.